In today's Gospel, Jesus healed Peter's mother-in-law and many others. He was growing to be popular among the people wherever he was, and it spread to other regions. The people could not have enough of Jesus because of his words and deeds. His words touched their hearts and addressed their concerns. His miracles brought health of mind and body. Yet, for Jesus, his mere mission was to proclaim the good news to as many so they, too, can be prophets in their own places and time. While, at times, there were places where he had been rejected, many wanted more of his time and presence. The tendency of keeping Jesus near and dear was not something new and unexpected. He exudes with holiness and bliss. Peter, James, and John experienced it on top of Mount Tabor when Jesus transfigured before them. They suddenly forgot their families, land, and livelihood. They just wanted to own with Jesus, who they promised to build a tent for. Magdalene, a prostitute and had been possessed with demons, was forgiven by Jesus and followed Jesus since. The 12 were called by Jesus and stayed with him throughout his ministry. Unfortunately, one of them, Judas, was attracted more to money. One of the thieves crucified with Jesus asked for forgiveness and begged Jesus not to forget him when Jesus gets to paradise. There were a lot more. If one comes to know and see the real Jesus, one cannot help but be always beside him. Fortunately, Jesus need not be physically present always. He left, at least temporarily, the people who wanted him with them. He had a mission to meet. Israel was to be the hub of salvation according to God's plan. He responded to those who had faith, Gentile or Jew, and encouraged those who do not. After he resurrected and left for good, he also present to us for good in his Spirit. Jesus promised to send his Spirit. The coming of the Spirit on Pentecost was the ushering of Jesus' enduring and abiding presence. Our age is the age of the Spirit. In the Spirit, Jesus is with us anywhere, anytime. Amen.